Hey guys, this is Arsenal Giants PS3 and this is episode 3 of season 1 of our Journey to Champions League series with Crystal Palace with our very own virtual pro. It's been quite a long time since I have got out a video for this series. That's because since I have completed all my exams I now have to go back to school again, and also in any spare time I've had I've been uploading the Sunderland manager mode, so I haven't really had time to do any sort of videos for this series, but I do want to carry on with it because it's something that I quite enjoy playing and you guys seem to enjoy it, and you know, it's quite easy to upload. It doesn't really take an awful long time, so you know, I want to carry on with it. And so anyway, onto the video itself. We have 3 matches for you this episode. We have an away match against Leeds United, then a home game against Middlesbrough, and then a home game in the FA Cup to Portsmouth. So some pretty tough matches there. And in the Championship, we've only played 2 matches. We got on 6 points, so hopefully we can jump up to the Premiership. As I've always said, that the objective is not really to take the club, say Crystal Palace, to the Champions League. It's for my own virtual pro, my own player, to be in the Champions League. So, you know, I could do sort of alright with Crystal Palace, maybe get them promoted, and then have an offer to a Premiership club, and I'll probably go off to the Premiership club. But anyway, I am going to be changing the camera angle. I've had a lot of comments, you know, you should change it to broadcast, you should keep it as broadcast, you should change it to telly. So I'm going to be changing it from broadcast to telly broadcast just to see how it goes really, and if you guys like it, then leave a comment if you do like it. So I'm not really sure about that, but we actually got off to a pretty good start in the match itself. And also I kind of wanted to talk about my own commentary style. See, I have a very normal commentary style when I'm doing my Sunderland management mode, but I kind of feel that the commentary style for this series it can't be exactly as it, because I'm only controlling the virtual pro. It can't just be like, oh, on Crystal Palace here, you know, it started off quite well and it was all right and stuff, and you know, I'm scoring the penalty. So you know, I was kind of thinking about a commentary style I could do, and I was thinking whether I should include humour, trying to make this series humorous, or maybe talk about stuff like, you know, or whatever really. So I don't know, maybe leave a comment on that, on what sort of like commentary style I should have. Maybe I should be exactly the same as Sunderland manager mode, or whether I should include a lot more humour. I don't know really, we just have to see what happens, and hopefully you guys will leave some pretty constructive advice or hints or tips or whatever in the comment section below. But generally in the first half here in the match, it was all Crystal Palace. We were already in the lead and I had loads of shots. I really should have been taking some of these opportunities. I went for the finesse there, and a good save by the keeper, managed to keep it out, and at half time it was 1-0 to Crystal Palace against Leeds United, so on course for the 3 points. And I had a very good half time match rating of 8.2, so that is going to be very good to attracting other clubs that they're interested in me. I mean, that's the sort of objective really, is to play to a high standard in every single match possible so that other clubs will take an interest in me. It's not really about, you know, as I kept on talking about, taking Crystal Palace to the top. That isn't my objective. Yeah, it would be awesome if I could do that, but the general objective is to try and bring the player, the virtual pro, to the Champions League and all that stuff. So anyway, you know, a couple of shots in the second half. Since Leeds equalised with that Luciano Becchio header, there weren't too many chances for either team really. It only took until the 78th minute for me to have a clear-cut chance, and I put it in the back of the net. 80th minute, what a smashing goal that was. Turned on the inside, cut on the inside, the defenders aren't close to me, and smashed that in the back of the net. Clinical strike as ever, and 2 goals in this match is sure to attract some attention. But of course we give away a really stupid penalty, and we have no chance of actually achieving promotion if we're giving away those stupid stuff, those stupid tackles. And of course Robert Snodgrass steps up, puts it in the back of the net. 86th minute equaliser from the penalty, just smashed it at Giuliano Speroni, and he jumped out of the way. If anything, he didn't want to get hit to it. And Leeds had a chance just in the 90th minute. Maybe they should have taken that opportunity, but in the end it went wide, and at full time it was 2-2. So, you know, a point at Leeds is a pretty good point. They are a very strong team, but at full time my match rating was a 9.4, so a very, very good match rating. Hardly anyone else got close to me there, so it's sure to attract some attention. But anyway, on to our second match now, at home to Middlesbrough, and their team used to be quite strong. I do remember when they were in the Premier League. It feels like a really long time ago actually. The only thing I can really remember from them is Arsenal thrashing them like 7-0 or 8-0. I think it was 7-0 though. Very long time ago now. I think that was the 2006-7 season or the 2008. No, I don't know. Ages ago. But anyway, the first half of this match was really slow paced. They had a really good opportunity there. Just hit the post and went on the outside of it. Quite lucky that it went on the outside. Could have easily gone on the inside. And in the back of the net. But in terms of, really clear-cut chances, Speroni was forced into a save there, but in the end, nothing really troubling, and he could put it out for a corner, nothing came of it. I had a pretty good shot there, maybe should have scored it, but at half-time it was 0-0. No real clear chances, which was quite frustrating, and at half-time my player rating was as average as it comes on a 6.00. There are a couple of players who are higher than me, but maybe I had a couple of shots on target. I was out of position for quite a lot of the time because I was just trying to receive the ball, really. It was really hard in this match. I hardly had any chances. I mean, I had a lot in the first half, but there was nothing really that obvious, and in the second half I found it really hard. I'm playing quite well here, I'm linking up with the midfield, and that was a really nice through ball there, running through on goal, just has to hit it, and I hit it slightly over. From that angle I should really be getting it at least on target, and should be at least troubling the keeper. I have another chance here, so I am getting a lot more chances in this half, but again, I am making the keeper work, but not really enough, and at full time it was Crystal Palace 0, Middlesbrough 0, so yet again another point. And on average, I only got a 6.20. I sort of slightly improved in the second half, but hardly enough at all. And I don't really want to be starting and starring in that match. Against Leeds United, I was the star of the show, and then against Middlesbrough, I did hardly anything at all. So I want to be quite consistent, really. And in this match against Portsmouth, I'm not playing because of stamina issues, and so we're going to be simulating through this. And Portsmouth actually win the match 2-0, as you can see, just simming through it. They went 2-0 up through Kitson twice, and they won the match. So we are actually out of the FA Cup, which is quite unfortunate, really. I was hoping to progress through that and perhaps attract some attention. But in the Championship table, we are in 7th place, so we have dropped out of the playoff zones. Hopefully we can work our way back into that. But in terms of squad ranking, I have gone up to 2nd place. I'm on a 7.2 run of form, and I'm still level 71. Hopefully I will improve in the upcoming matches. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, if you could please leave a thumbs up, because it really helps us out. And if you have any tips or advice or anything on how I can improve this particular series, whether that be commentary style or how I should, show highlights or anything like that whatsoever, it would be really helpful to hear from you guys. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching.